eZWay Network presents your favorite stars. From the positive paparazzi, we're doing it the easy way. It's your celebritunity to red carpet access. From interviews that matter, from celebrities, influencers, and entrepreneurs, networking you for your success. Eric Zuley gives his fans, eZWay family, eZWay TV subscribers, social media followers, eZWay supporters, the best of Eric Zuley interviews.
So we have, what's going on, everybody? It's eZWay Live once again. Spur of the moment, sporadic. You know how we do it. So we have a serial entrepreneur, man, that's made millions. He's made millions for other people. He's on the Forbes Coaches Council. And I mean, I tell you guys, you got to network yourself to another level of success. You got to do the virtual handshake thing. You got to connect with people. So guys, we're just going to keep pumping these awesome entrepreneurs that are on our eZWay Wall of Fame that you guys can connect with. And so this is a buddy of mine. I recently met him on social media. He became a buddy of mine. We're making some things happen. We're making a difference together. His name's Audate. I mean, this guy's done business with Les Brown and Joel Langmeyer. We all play with the same people, but Audate is a published author, millennial motivational speaker, serial entrepreneur, and he's widely recognized as a speaker with a delivery that is high energy and human potential stimulating. So he's raised in the city of impoverishment and a college dropout with little formal education. And he took a path of entrepreneurship, forcing a course of endless education that has amounted to success. So his path has not only allowed him to change his circumstances, but allows him to efficiently communicate with the desire to be great to others. He lives in Los Angeles, California. So obviously you can understand I'm reading his bio, but his bio actually goes on and on and on. You need to do some research on Andy. We're going to do some big things with him. So without further ado, let's get to know our guest today, Andy.
It's not about where you're from. It's not about who you are. It's not about what you look like. It has nothing to do with your circumstance, but your decision to progress.
Andy really took the time to get to know everybody. I honestly did not expect that. And so I really, really appreciate the one-on-one conversation.
What a wonderful, wonderful event, people. Andy Audate's amazing. The people that he brought in, the other speakers, myself as a speaker, I could not wait to see the lineup and just listen because everyone was dropping so many gems, unbelievable takeaways to immediately level up your life.
The Progression Conference teaches you how to rise to the occasion using your skill set. The opportunity is truly in the show up. I mean, if you did not show up today, you missed out.
So without further ado, guys, let's bring Andy. What's up, Andy?
I love that, man. I love it. Easy. You got to do it the easy way. I see you, baby.
Yes, sir. Hey, did you notice we already got comments? We already got people that are commenting, say, what's up? Oh, great. Awesome. Can't wait. I follow him. I mean, we play in the same circles, man, when you got people that are about abundance, that are about empowering people and about really making moves, making it happen. I met you just on Facebook. I saw a post. I saw that you were a post under a post. And I'm like, let me check this dude out. But and you contacted me. I didn't even know you contacted me beforehand. You shot me a message on my second account. And my team were talking to each other. And so, it's just amazing how God works, man. Welcome to the show. Let's get to know you. Love to hear your story. What's going on, brother?
Dude, I'm excited to be here, man. Like the Bible said, I come from an impoverished place on the East Coast, but, I was fortunate to have the experiences where someone believed in me and opened up and shared with me the concept of the idea of becoming an entrepreneur. So I opened up a business and it was very successful. And I took that knowledge and now I want to share it with the world, man.
I love it. So, and that's the thing. And the more that you you bestow blessings upon others, the more that the doorway is open for you. So give us an idea. And by the way, guys, this is a preview interview. This isn't even the whole thing. Me and Andy just decided to say like, hey, man, we need to let each other know about each other's audience. And so get ready, because the next interview is where we're really going to get into how you become, part of the Forbes Coaches Council, and why people like Les Brown and Laurel Langmar and all these amazing, huge individuals want to work with you, and how you've made people millions. I've done my research on you, brother. You're doing your thing. So let's get into, why and how you've decided to help people, and how that's helped create doorways for you. And I love the fact that you talked about a spiritual perspective. You mentioned God right in the beginning of the show. And man, I'm a God soldier too. I'm a God guy myself. I'm actually a vessel. So talk to us a little bit about how faith has helped you open doorways for yourself and others.
I mean, I'll give you an example. I'll give you a situation, right? 2000, this is, so Les Brown, the motivational speaker, love him. He gave me an opportunity years ago. So I went on tour with Les around the country. And after I got off tour and I came back to California, I'm in LA, and I get a phone call, and Les is calling me, and I pick up the phone. Now, mind you, at the time, we didn't have like such a strong relationship. I was just one of the soldiers on the streets hustling, selling tickets for Les. And now I get the phone call from Les, and Les calls me, and I'm like, Les Brown, like calling me, and like I'm like, hello. And Les shares with me this, says, hey, Andy, I hear that you're having a seminar. I would like to speak at your seminar. And I was like, ecstatic, like Les Brown, I'm going to speak on my seminar. This is crazy. And I get to my house. I was driving. I get to the house, and I'm talking to Les, and Les is like, hey, we have, millions of people on my social media. We have, large groups of people. I'm excited to speak at your event. And then I asked Les a question. So after we're talking about the plans for about 45 minutes, I asked Les a question. And the question that I asked, Les taught me the most valuable lesson that an entrepreneur, a man of God, should know. And I said to Les, do you really believe that we can fit like 200 people at the seminar? We only have a couple of weeks left. And Les is like, hey, Andy, you know what? I'm not doing this event with you anymore. I know I was, he was just kind of planning everything out, but he says, I'm no longer doing this event with you. I'm out. Goodbye. Hung up the phone on me. And I remember hearing that, and I was like, God, why did you take this away from me? I'm literally going straight to blame God now. And I go inside my apartment. I call Les back. Les doesn't pick up the phone. And I'm pacing in my living room, and I'm going back and forth like, God, why did you take this away from me? This was my opportunity to become successful. Why did you take this away? And then I realized what my training has been. If you want something, go out and fight for it. Go and get it. So I get in my car. I speed down to Les's house that he has in California. Get to the house. Run to the door. Knock on the door. And a woman opens up the door, and she says, who are you? I said, I'm Andy. Look, Les was going to speak at my seminar. He decided to pull back. I need to talk to him. Can I talk to him? And she's like, Les is not even here. He's doing a commercial in Orange County. And I remember hearing that, and I was like, well, I got to call him. I remember that story that he had where he, constantly came back to get his radio job. So I was going to do the same thing. I'm going to call Les Brown 100 times if I have to. So I keep calling Les Brown, maybe 9 times. And on the 9th time, he picked up the phone, and he says, Andy, I'm not doing this deal with you. I'm out. Then across the street from his house was a beach. So I go to the beach, I put my feet in the sand, I look up to God, and I ask God, why did you really do this to me? Like, what was the reason behind it? And he said, God told me right then and there, Andy, I have to use Les as an example to share with you a message. And the message is, do not doubt yourself. Do not doubt yourself. All the things that you need, you already have. Do not doubt yourself. So he used Les as as a way to send me this message. So I went out and I hustled to sell tickets. And 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, I get a phone call. Les is like, hey, you know what? For some reason, I felt very compelled. I want to speak at your event. So I felt very powerful. I felt this powerful presence that took place, man, when this opportunity took place. And I realized God was moving in my life at that moment where he was sharing with me a message that would therefore teach me something down the road, which was, hey, don't doubt yourself.
Thank you for sharing that with us, man. That is awesome. I have similar stories, but this is about you. I mean, I almost died when I was 13 years old. God saved my life. I mean, we can make this whole show about spiritual pathways and messages and
right.
But I want to also get into, and by the way, guys, if you have any questions, Andy is a guy you want to really connect with, a guy you want to really learn from. He's done it. But what I love about you, Andy, is you've done it through the trenches. I mean, you started out in the streets, right? I mean, you started out with kind of not the best neighborhood and stuff like that. I mean, talk to us a little bit about how you started out and progressed into a serial entrepreneur. Now, remember, too, don't give them everything because this is a preview interview. Guys, wait to see the big one.
It's a teaser, man. But, really, man, I come from this area where my bedroom was on the edge of the house. And I remember having this tremendous amount of fear that bullet holes will penetrate my room. I have friends who've gotten the house shot up and they've, had to duck in the tub because their house was getting shot up at. And, I got friends that still have a bullet lodged in them or fragments of a bullet lodged in them. So I come from this area where people were just not that nice, man. And I had this tremendous fear growing up saying like, hey, I got to get out of here and I got to make something of myself. And when someone came up to me and said, I think you should open up a business, that was the opportunity for freedom that I couldn't even fathom. So it started at that moment, man, where I had this fear. And then I ended up opening up a business, and I'll share at the actual interview, but I'll share a snippet here that I opened up this business, became wildly successful in the millions, and then that took my life to a whole nother level. All
right. And so how did you become, okay, I mean, I got to go there now. When you're saying you got wildly successful in the millions, I always love talking about the stepping stones to success, but how did you find that first stepping stone that got you that point in your life where you like finally weren't doing things for free? You know what I mean? And then you actually started getting money.
I never.
Everybody's done things for free. Don't front.
I never did the thing for free. My first legitimate business was like a product, and I had rent. So I wasn't giving them my cell phone because it was the cell phone stores that I owned. So it wasn't cell phones that I was giving away for free. So, I can understand if I was doing services.
Well, I'm talking about your time and you got to hustle to get to that next point. But okay, so you started out with your own business with product. That's different. You can't really give.
Yeah, that's different. That's the difference, But I think when I transitioned from the product business to like the being the brand, I became a coach, and I'm sure. Yeah, I did that for free for a couple months. I think I had like 6 clients, and then after that I just started charging. But I had 6 clients who I did it completely for free, and it was like a quick Zoom call, but I ended up pitching like, hey, I'll continue to coach you.
So okay, so I appreciate you being honest that you the first 6 months you did it for free. You got your hustle on. What was that thing that transitioned to where you started making money? Like a lot of people are building a business as a coach or building a business as a service provider or whatever it might be, but they just can't seem to pass that next obstacle to let them open that next door where they start actually getting respected as a business person.
Well, I actually have the photo right here because I'm cleaning up. But there's a photo. This is Grant Cardone, who is a serial entrepreneur, and Brad Lee, who's one of his business partners. And Grant is, I think, a hectamillionaire, so multiple millions. And, I had dinner with him that night. And mind you, I just had that experience with the Les Brown deal where he, that mindset of don't doubt yourself. And then what Grant shared with me, essentially, he brought it up into my mindset. He said to me, I asked him what would it take for him to come speak at one of my seminars. And then he told me that he wouldn't speak at my seminars if it was like 100 people who paid $99. But he would speak at my seminar if it was 100 people who paid $5,000. And so we went to dinner, and then he was kind of coaching me on this high ticket deal, like having high ticket. So I went into this high ticket. And now, mind you, although I did the coaching for free for like a month or 2 months, when I transitioned to paid, it was like the lowest amount. Like it was like $299 for like 8 coaching sessions in a month. So 8 1-hour sessions in a month. So if we do the math at $300 divided by 8, I was making $37 an hour. Right? That's not even a number to even gloat about. Yeah. So I was charging $299, but then I remember the night I had dinner with Grant, and that weekend after that experience of do not doubt yourself, plus Grant saying go high ticket, I went to a woman who was gonna be a prospect. I said to her, it's not $299, it's $5,000. And she said to me, oh man, she gave me the same objections that I would have had at $299, same objections. And then she ended up saying, you know what, I'm in. And then she went to her boyfriend and she said to her boyfriend, hey, you got to get coaching with Andy. It's $5,000. And then so he was in. So now I got two people at $5,000 in one weekend. Then then on that following like Tuesday, I got another guy who wants to do a deal with me. So I pitched him. I said, hey man, it's $6,000. So I went up a little bit. So I said, hey, $6,000. And then he signed up. So within 4 or 5 days, I made $16,000. Man, my life has never been the same since then.
Yeah, thank you for sharing this. I mean, I appreciate you sharing that story because I learned the same thing, and I think that it's fear. I think that people are afraid to ask for what the bigger high ticket stuff, and they want to just make sure that they're able to fill seats and things like that. And so you went after quality, not quantity, is what it sounds like.
Yeah, I mean, I transitioned. Now I do both, but back then it was definitely focused on like just going and getting the higher ticket and supporting those clients. Then I transitioned. Now my team is large enough where I can support people who spend $200. I can also support someone who spends $50,000.
I love it. So Andy, let me introduce you to the team. A lot of our eZWay families are on here right now. What's up, Maurice? What up? What up? What up? And then we got a Facebook user said, great to see you. I can't wait. I follow him. I know Andy. Another guy says, good luck, Eric. Nice to know more about Andy. So another person that you don't know. And Andy says, excited, guys. My dad's on here. Meet my dad. It's all about family. Harish is one of our programmers, one of our web director, management type people. Dwayne says hello people. Dave, what's up, Dwayne? How you doing? And my dad. So there's a couple of people I want to make sure we acknowledge. But great stories, man. So let's get into the Forbes Coaches Council thing. That's interesting. Again, guys,
this one is interesting right here, man. This comment at 1202. This person says, hi, Eric, great to see you. I love Can't Quit Andy. I follow him. I mean, for someone to know my name as Can't Quit Andy, man, like that was years ago. But I focus on my government name, Andy Audate. But I mean, like I used to have the stage name Can't Quit Andy, man.
Oh, so you got one of your diehard fans.
Yo, I love it. Yeah, man. Whoever that is, man, please message me. I would love to connect with you. It's been, I'm definitely not the same brand as I was back then, but I mean, wow, like that's powerful.
Yeah, I still got my fans that call me Easy because I did like international commercials and like Hollywood stuff, whatever. And so I know the fans that call me Easy. I'm like, okay, you were one of my Hollywood people. And then now I'm this like coach and transitioning multimedia marketing mogul guy, and it's interesting how things transition. But I want to get into the Forbes thing. I mean, everybody knows that Forbes magazine is one of the biggest platforms to be on as a business person, as an entrepreneur. And you've been able to get on the Forbes Coaches Council. Talk a little bit about that, how you did that.
Well, Forbes, I ran with a marketing company, and there was a marketing company that was responsible for marketing my brand, which was a big marketing firm. And with their support, what I recognized is that Forbes was looking for people to teach. Okay, you're on the site. Okay, yep. So they were looking for people to teach entrepreneurs and coaches how to start, scale, and grow their business. So they sought out a few people, and they did an interview with me. And after I did the interview, they found that I was well-versed in marketing and they wanted my knowledge and expertise. So now I decided to join them and join forces with them to teach entrepreneurs how to start, grow, and scale their business through their marketing.
Sorry about that. I was maneuvering and engineering, trying to get to your Forbes coaches thing, so all right. So you basically did affiliate marketing. It sounds like no
affiliate marketing. I never did affiliate marketing. Okay. The only affiliate marketing I would do is for myself, my products. I teach entrepreneurs marketing. So I have a marketing education agency where I teach people how to start their business and scale their business utilizing the support of virtual assistants to manage their marketing. So in my company, number one, what I would do is I would educate our clients on a specific marketing strategy called the brand marketing system. So if you go to joinbms.com, that's where a lot of people are getting the opportunity to learn this marketing system.
Interesting. Okay, so yeah, we do a lot of similar things, but we're more on the TV side, multimedia side. So it's so all right. Let's check this out, guys. Let's see what we're talking about.
Doing business with you, people must know who you.
All right, never mind. That's I thought it was a quick video or something like that. But so obviously this is your funnel, your landing page. So you offer. Okay, wow. So what is this? You got you with Ellen DeGeneres, Steve Harvey, Oprah. What's this mean here?
That's photos of people who are using the system.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
How'd you I know Steve. I follow him. He follows me on Twitter. Don't know Oprah yet. Don't know Ellen. So how did that come about? How did you get involved with them?
Well, I'm not involved with them. This is the people who are using this system for their business and their brand.
Got it. So are you collaborating with somebody else, or is this your system?
My system.
So you got to be involved with them if they've taken your system. Well,
hey, the system is a universal system.
Okay.
The system, I branded the system, but the system is a universal system.
Got it. Okay. So hey, Harish says hashtag can't quit Andy. My eZWay family is already supported, brother. All right, so you are an entrepreneur and you're a speaker. Okay, I want to get into some advice, some golden nuggets, some strategies that you use to get success when you're speaking on stage. How are you closing? How are you making it happen? What's your strategy? What's your preparing process to really kill it on stage?
Well, I'm a performer, but the technical aspect is number one going to be my biggest asset. Is going to be my landing page.
Okay, I got to stop you really quick. You said you're a performer, and same question. When you say you're a performer, do you freestyle by chance? Do you rap at all? You do?
No, freestyle rapping. Oh no. I thought you were talking about. Freestyle like off the top of the head when I speak.
So you do improv your speaking, because a lot of people write their speeches. Okay, cool. So talk.
I wouldn't.
So keep going off of my question. How do you be successful on stage? But then, if you don't mind, talk about the difference between improving and scripting and what you think about that.
Yeah, I mean, it depends how good you are when you do the script deal. I know speakers who say the same thing word for word every presentation, and specifically in that presentation, there's a certain tonality that goes up or down. There's a certain body language, and it's kind of like the same story, the same deal every single time. Now, I was trained that way. When I first started speaking, I was trained to do like the same speech, same story, same thing. But then I learned that people are more interested in the free flow of the way that I perform. So I found that when I perform free flow and I go off my spirit, one of the things that my mom taught me many years ago was she had me say a prayer, which was Holy Spirit, have me say the words that you want me to say, have me do the thing that you want me to do, have me meet who you want me to meet. So, asking for the Holy Spirit's guidance as I flow, man, has been my strongest strong suit. But because I'm naturally gifted at this. Then in the second thing, from a technical aspect, is that when I'm in front of an audience that I have no clue who they are, they don't know me, the first thing I want to do is I want to capture their data. I want to capture their name, phone number, and email. So what I'll do is I'll send them to a landing page. And then it'll be something compelling, like a compelling offer, like, hey, I'll get on a strategy call with you. Go to wealthylifebydesign.com. That's a real landing page. That's an example. Or I want you to speak on I want you to learn how to speak. I'll teach you how to speak. Go to speakonprogressiontour.com. And I'll teach you how to speak, and you can speak on my stage. That's the real beginning of my funnel. However, what happens behind the scenes is what's really intricate. What happens as I'm on the stage, I have a virtual team. So right now in my company, we have about 50 virtual assistants in my company who does sales, social media marketing, content management, editing, the whole 9 yards, like from customer service all the way to the fulfillment of projects. Now, a portion of my team is responsible for the leads coming in and setting up appointments with the sales and marketing manager. So lead comes in. I'm on stage and I say, hey, go to this website or this landing page. People go to the landing page, put in their information to get their freebie or whatever it is that they desire. They put in the information, and then my virtual team on the back end gets the lead, calls them, and I'm still on the stage, calls them and says, hey, I see that you're at the event with Andy. I would like to schedule a call with you to go over, your business marketing strategy. And then they get on the call, and then the sales and marketing manager greets, qualifies, and presents and closes the opportunity that's there for desired. So that's like a little inside of the back office.
It's all about automation. It's all about the flow. It sounds like you definitely, got your stuff going, and then got the mobile side of things too. We personally ourselves work on the mobile side of things, and you receive a text message, and from the mobile to the automation to everything, it's completely done for you. So it sounds to me like there's some amazing collaborations here. There's amazing opportunity for our audience. So do you have a show of any sort? Do you have any media vehicles? Do you have anything that you can get people on? Any giveaways that we can give our audience? We got another 5 minutes or so, because I know you're busy. I have to get to an appointment as well. Do you have any giveaways that you want to give on the show today? I think you and I need to combine forces to give some value to our fans. What do you think?
Man, I'm excited to do that, man. I think you should have an offline discussion and see how we can make a deal and make it work.
Yeah, for sure. So, I think that we could do a live, a co-hosted live, and give people the opportunity to come on and ask us questions. We use my show to do that. And I love how you're talking about capturing, because it's all about data. The whole business is about data. So there's another one. Tina Michelle says, "Hey, it's good stuff, easy." Thanks, Tina. So people are going to really get interested. And, I don't know if you know, but we have a big awards show coming up on the 26th. We're honoring some of the same people you deal with, where there are presenters, they're getting involved. You're going to be joining us?
Yeah, send me the details, man. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, so we're going to get more into this, Andy. You got so much more to your story. Guys, we haven't even got into his story. His story is unbelievable. So let me ask you this last question to finish this up. Andy, what was it that made you reach out to me? What was it that made you reach out to the eZWay? What was it that interested you in our movement?
Hey, man, the opportunity is in the show up, and you show up, man.
So what I mean is you reached out to us on social media, and obviously something tickled your interest. On a visual perspective, what was it that tickled your interest?
Hey, man, you showing up, man. You showing up. I see you. You're showing up, and that's the most important thing.
Okay. You're just seeing the hustle. Okay, I appreciate that. Well, hey, game recognizes game, brother, and you. So just to quote on media here, I've seen a lot of interviews, a lot of stuff that you've been on. You've raised how much in millions in sales? What was that number?
4.5.
4.5 million in sales. And you're how old?
25.
Congratulations, man. You're like 10 years under me, and you got me beat from that age. So hey, keep doing your thing, brother. And shout outs to my boy Les and Ona and John and the whole group over there, and everybody else that you work with. So guys, stay tuned. I'm going to talk with Andy behind the scenes. I appreciate you making the time. This was a last minute type thing, but guys, the next show is going to be very produced. We're talking about a lot of great stuff, a lot of great opportunity, a lot of great chances for you guys to shake the hand and virtually, connect with Andy. So how do you do that? Okay. You go to the eZWay Wall of Fame, eZWayWallOfFame.com. Okay. And then you search members and you look for Andy. You'll see him right there on the top of the page. We're featuring him right now. You click on Andy and you'll see his profile. He's going to be adding more and more. You add him as a friend. You follow him. You get involved with him. You want to get an ad on Andy's profile and get involved with his mix. That is available. And Andy, I appreciate your time today, brother. And I hope your eZWay experience for your first experience was a good one.
Dude, this was profound, man. I love it, man. I see what you're doing, man. I love it. And I'm happy to be a part of it, man.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. So, hey, guys, we're going to go a little commercial break, and Andy's going to be back with us. When do you think roughly we're going to be having you back for the real interview?
Man, right after the award show. So I'm excited to do this deal right after the award show that you're doing.
All right. I love it, brother. All right, guys. So, hey, if you want to connect with Andy, we're going to be bringing him back after the award show. We'll be putting out the date. Make sure you go to eZWayWallOfFame.com and create your account. Get involved in the mix. We're going to be doing a lot of great stuff. And Andy, this has been broadcasted live on Roku, Apple, Amazon, and YouTube, and it's all over the place. And we're getting ready to take the real interview, guys, and get this out to 200 million homes as far as our distribution goes through our partners and what we're doing. So we want to support you, brother. We really appreciate what you're doing with entrepreneurs. And I want to just put this little bug in your head, okay? You are killing it with the physical. Now you're about to do it the easy way and kill it with the digital. And make the television your new stage. You got me?
I love it. I love it. Yes, let's lock and load.
Yes, sir.
Are you tired of doing business the hard way? Is building your business taking too much time and energy? We can help. Introducing your ultimate solution, eZWay Business Membership. We're a full-service digital marketing solution specializing in branding and marketing, advertising, and introductions to CEOs and influencers that can help your business thrive. Problem solved. Now you can hire our award-winning team to work for your business. We've received many prestigious awards, including the Digital Trailblazer Award by Hollywood Weekly magazine, and we've been recognized by Congress. For just $11 a day, you'll get more exposure, reach more clients by next month, guaranteed. Here's how it works. You pay one low annual fee of $4,000, and you'll receive consulting, branding, marketing, advertising, social media support, product placement, and business introductions to help your business grow exponentially. And if you need more, we offer SEO, commercials, TV exposure, and much more for an additional rate. To recap, for just $11 a day annual membership fee, you'll receive branding, consulting, business-to-business introductions, advertising, and social media support. But don't take our word for it. Here's what our customers say.
We've been working with eZWay, Eric, for the last 6 months, and literally we are slammed with work for 2 months straight. So his marketing definitely works.
To learn more, visit eZWayNetwork.com or contact us at 877-399-2929. And don't forget to follow us on social media. On Facebook at eZWay Network, Twitter at eZWay Broadcast, and YouTube at eZWay TV.
Are you looking to accelerate your influence? eZWayWall.com is a new site that allows you to promote yourself, business, brand, and your products as an influencer. You can share your ideas, receive comments, promote and brand yourself with the power of affiliation. Associate yourself and your brand with the power players of today to become leaders of tomorrow. Come and join the eZWay Wall today. Sign up at wall.eZWayBroadcasting.com or text eZWay Wall to 55678.
Watching eZWay TV, powered by eZWayNetwork.com.
Thanks for watching eZWay TV. Watch the full interviews and episodes at youtube.com/eZWay TV, where you can network yourself to success. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and tell your friends.